Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends of Runeterra. Today we are going to take a look at ChrisOrtiz's YetiFest, and he sent this deck in a comment on Facebook, and I must say I'm quite impressed of the synergies that this deck provides, and it's pretty much fun to play, although 3 ashes might do the trick. I only have 2, but it should do for now. So the deck revolves heavily around Yetis, and it's like an animal deck. The synergies are basically with bringing Yetis into the deck and summoning them. Most of them have overpowered stats compared to how much they cost, and it's pretty easy to summon them and to benefit from them. Mostly all of them have like 5/5, some of them have Overwhelm, and let's get into the deck quickly and I'll tell you guys all about it. We've got Brittle Steel, Omen Hawk to buff stuff in the deck, Sparring Student, when you summon an ally, give me +1/+1 this round. Basically, some of the Yetis cost 1. And you can bring them on the board, and this can get pretty big. Yeti Yearling, Last Breath Shuffle, 2 Enraged Yetis into your deck, 1 cost, 5/5 Enraged Yeti. It's a decent card in stats as compared to what it costs. Actually, it's amazing. Icewell Archer to prevent some of that damage when your opponent has the attack token. Avarosan Trapper. When I'm summoned, create an Enraged Yeti in the top 3 cards of your deck. Now, one of the intrinsic flaws of this deck is against Plunder decks. Of course, they might steal your Yetis. You don't want that. But against other archetypes, even Control, it tends to do pretty nice. We've got Flash Freeze, again Protection, or if you want to trade favorably with your Yetis and keep them for some ongoing turns, it's pretty good. Kindly Tavern Keeper, you can heal some of your Yetis, or you can heal your Nexus if you're too low. Against aggro deck, Tall Tales. If you have a Yeti, summon an Enraged Yeti, otherwise create 1 on top of your deck. Again, the 1 cost, but actually the spell 3 cost. It triggers and summons a 5/5 on the board for just 3 mana. If you have a Yeti already on the board, and it's pretty easy to have Yetis all over the board. 3 copies of Zed. Zed is pretty good everywhere you place him. Combine him with Frostbite, and you can ravish the enemy roster, even while attacking against cards that have bigger stats. Now, remember, Brittle Steel only applies to creatures that have 3 HP or lower. So you might want to strategize a bit before jumping with Zed into attack mode. We've got 2 copies of Ash, Babbling Bag. When I'm summoned, draw a unit with 5+ power. 2 copies of Deny, Avarosan Hearthguard to buff stuff up, Jewel Protector again to buff stuff up. Rontusk's Shaman to Frostbite enemies. This works very well with Ash, because once you have applied Frostbite to 5 times, she levels up. Alpha Wildclaw, 7/6 Overwhelm. This is a good card to have anywhere. Ancient Yeti. If I'm in hand, reduce my cost by 1. This is pretty nice. If you get it in your opening hand, do keep it, because you can get it to 1 cost, 5/5 Overwhelm, and you can surprise your opponent. Ice Yeti. When I'm summoned, Frostbite enemies with 3 or less health, and the Empyrean, which is an elusive 6/5, and the finishing card, Winter's Breath. Kill all enemies with 0 power, then Frostbite all enemies. Now this works well if your opponents have Frostbite. Now, it's impossible to play Winter's Breath and Ice Yeti in the same round, so that makes it I don't know how to say this. It would have been nice to have them, at least Winter's Breath, to be a 6 cost, or maybe the Ice Yeti to have it reduced. Maybe you guys can recommend some cards. I know there's something that reduces cost, but I don't know if it is in the playable regions that we have Freljord and Ionia. It would be nice to play Ice Yeti and Winter's Breath. It would be a complete mayhem. To remove the entire enemy board, of course. This is pretty much the deck, and it focuses heavily, as I mentioned, around Yetis. You can build up overwhelming boards and just take the wins. So let's take this deck out for some spins and see how it behaves. Okay, we've been mashed up with Freljord and Noxus, playing against Brom and Vladimir. It will be an interesting test. We got Zed, we got the Trapper. I guess we're pretty much set. It would be great to summon the Hawk after we've played the Trapper, but this is good actually. It's a nice threat. We just made it 2-3 and much more juicier. Having increased stats probably forced my opponent to play against it, to block it, destroy it, and last gasp, someone shuffled 2 enraged Yetis. Okay, I'm definitely thinking that this is a trap. No one would attack with the only 3/3. So I'm guessing maybe... yeah, Elixir of Iron. Oh well. Lost one. Ooh, an enraged Yeti. This is going to be nice. I'm guessing more of these. Yep, more synergies with the Crimson units. Let's just hope there's no more Elixirs of Iron in my opponent's hand. Okay. Yeah, we can attack here. We're getting nice value. But again, if my opponent has another Elixir of Iron, then probably Zed is gonna bite the dust. It's the most obvious target. Or it could just be a block. No, another Elixir of Iron. Goodbye, Zed, sorry. Can't help you that. Well, we're gonna deal a lot of damage, though. Opponent is down to just 7 HP. Ooh, we can summon an enraged Yeti. We need to... Frostbite something. Let's Frostbite default 2. That's high damage. So getting rid of it. At least for this attack. Okay, we're gonna use a Hawk to block the 3-1. And the Yeti should be able... That was low battery. The Yeti should be able to deal with the 3-3. No problem. Aw, damn it! Deck uses transfusion. Opponent's deck is quite interesting. I've seen a couple of them on ladder too. I'm gonna summon the Enraged Yeti. Actually, we're just replacing the one we lost. So we're gonna have another 5-5 for our round of attack. And we have a Brittle Seal, which we can use. Yeah, let's buff it. We got a big archer now. Brom. Well, Winter's Breath might deal with Brom. I'm guessing my opponent has a wild card in hand, most likely. Either... Oh, in the deck. Like, give the wounded +3/+3. Let's frostbite that. So we'll save up on our 4-4. The 3-1 can die. The archer can be relinquished of duty. Now we're going to deal 5 damage. Yep, no flash freeze. I don't think my opponent is running any frostbite cards. Frostbite spells. Take heart. And Brom is now a 3-8. And he can challenge stuff and destroy them. Which means I cannot summon Zed right now. I can summon it. Summon him after my opponent has attacked. And Vladimir is already leveled up. Just hit the board. 6-6. Now, who do we want to frostbite? Vladimir or Brom? I think we go with Brom. Because Brom can challenge stuff and basically destroy them if he has like another boost or something. 3 attack is dangerous in Challenger. Alright. We're going to take damage. And my opponent is going to drain. He can attack with Brom. I mean, if you're... if a card is, has Frostbite, you can still use it to attack or to defend. And in Brom's case, it can attack and use his challenge ability to drag 1 high damage card. Noxian Fervor. I did not expect that at all. That was a nice play from my opponent. Got rid of Zed right there. But my opponent did not attack. He could have used Brom to attack. And probably Brom would have been leveled up right now. And the game is over. There was no reply on that move. Nice. Let's take it up on ladder. Let's kick it a notch. So we've been trying to, basically trying to experiment with some plunder decks, and didn't manage to. Actually, I didn't care much about the rank. Initially, I wanted to push for Diamond, but there's plenty of nice, well-performing decks out there, which basically my Dark Tape decks are no match for those. But I am experimenting, trying to find an interesting solution to that. My previous experiment was something with an all-elusive deck. Given the fact that we don't see Karina control that much, ladder. If I manage to make it good and consistent, I'll probably showcase that in our next episode, or maybe something else. Maybe we get some decent rewards for today, and probably on Tuesday as well from the vault, and maybe we will be able to build a plunder deck, a proper plunder deck, because those things are fun, extremely fun, and I really want that. Just steal stuff, annoy your opponent. See, my opponent will be trading. Okay, no blocks. 5 damage. Opponent is down to 14. Yeah, we cannot challenge that. Stand alone. That just became a major pain in the bum. 5-5. Let's see what Zed has to say for this. We need to get the HP of that elusive below, actually 3 or lower. This is gonna suck. Relentless Pursuit. I did not expect that. Come on. Yes, the blockers here, pretty obvious. I'm going to try to block the 5-5, but I'm guessing my opponent would want to summon something. Nothing. Okay. No, Zed is probably going to die. Oh, and he went for the 5-5. The Hearthguard. Understandable. That's the biggest damage dealer. And yeah, my opponent's Nexus. Never mind that. Still managed to take it below 10 somewhat. My opponent is down to just 7 now. Now that Spirit's Refuge kinda stepped on our toes a bit. We need to keep that deny available. Yeah, we're gonna take 5 damage here. If there's another Relentless Pursuit, we're kinda dead. We can use a deny, of course. If 2 Relentless Pursuits are gonna come, yeah, we're dead. Definitely dead. Basically, right now, I'm trying to bait my opponent into playing his second Relentless Pursuit, if that's the case. Not yet. I still have 5 mana available to play the deny. I can smell the relentless pursuit. No, it was not. It was Fiora. Okay. Ash. Ash. If we would have summoned Ash, then the Living Shadow wouldn't have been summoned. Okay, that's a nice block. But I think the game is over. I mean, 336. Yeah, 10. That's 10 damage. Riposte. Which does not help at all. Unless there's another Spirit Refuge. And my opponent can heal for 6.
Cut the breath from them. Do not disappoint me.
Another Spirit Refuge, probably. If not, then the game is over. I mean, just enough damage on the board. Will of Ionia. Oh, that was the last attempt. Sorry, mate. Denied. We're taking this match home. And let's brittle see it. Sorry, Zed. And good game. Yep. Good game. We didn't get many Yetis this match, but we didn't have to. Thank you guys for watching. A very big shout out to my channel supporters, Tom and Rumenquad. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.